You ever meet someone who argues with absolute confidence, yet makes absolutely no sense? They speak loudly, act certain, and double down with full conviction, even when every word they say is completely wrong. Most people assume that's just arrogance, but psychology suggests something deeper, something more revealing. That behavior can actually be a subtle signal of lower intelligence, the kind most people never notice. Today, we're breaking down the science-backed habits that quietly reveal an extremely low IQ, even when a person tries to hide it. Number 1. Overconfidence without real understanding. This is the famous Dunning-Kruger effect. It describes people with low ability who genuinely believe they're far more skilled than they actually are. Not because they're bold, not because they're brave, but because they simply don't know enough to recognize how much they don't know. So they argue like experts. They speak in absolutes. They project confidence. But when you actually listen, there's no substance, no logic, no depth, just loud certainty built on weak foundations. Here's the paradox. The smarter you are, the more you question yourself. The less intelligent you are, the more convinced you feel. Number 2, a complete lack of curiosity. Curiosity is one of the strongest markers of intelligence. Smart people ask questions. They explore ideas. They challenge assumptions. Even simple things make them wonder, why? How? What else? Low IQ individuals experience the opposite. They avoid new ideas. They get bored quickly. They reject anything unfamiliar and defend their ignorance as if it were part of their identity. To them, learning feels like a threat, because every new piece of knowledge reveals how little they actually understand. Curiosity expands the mind. Avoiding curiosity traps it forever. Number 3, black and white thinking. People with lower intelligence struggle with nuance. They see the world in rigid extremes. Something is either completely right or completely wrong. A person is either good or bad. A belief is either true or fake. Psychologists call this cognitive rigidity, the inability to hold complexity, to balance uncertainty, or to accept that multiple perspectives can be valid at the same time. To a rigid mind, the world must remain simple because complexity is overwhelming. Number 4, poor emotional control. Research consistently shows a strong link between low IQ and low emotional intelligence. These individuals react instead of respond. They explode quickly. They take things personally. They interpret neutral comments as attacks and turn small disagreements into conflict. Emotionally intelligent people do something different. They pause, they process, they think, and then they respond. That small gap between emotion and action is the difference between clarity and chaos. Number 5, blaming others for everything. This habit is known as an external locus of control. Instead of recognizing their own role in their failures, low IQ individuals believe life happens to them, not because of them. They blame luck. They blame circumstances. They blame people, systems, society, anyone except themselves. And because they never reflect, never take responsibility, and never adapt, they never grow. They stay stuck exactly where they are. Number 6, an inability to handle opposing opinions. To them, disagreement equals disrespect. Challenge their beliefs and they instantly get defensive, not curious. Reasoning requires mental effort. Effort reveals weak thinking. So instead of analyzing ideas or improving their understanding, they shut down, lash out, or insult. It's not confidence, it's insecurity wearing a mask. Here's the real truth. Low IQ has nothing to do with grades, degrees, or academic achievement. It's about how you think. Do you question your beliefs? Do you reflect on your mistakes? Do you adapt when you're wrong? Or do you cling to bad ideas just to protect your ego? Because the scariest part is this. The lower a person's intelligence, the less they recognize their own flaws. If this video made you reflect even a little, you're already ahead of most people. Awareness is intelligence. Growth is intelligence. Curiosity is intelligence. Keep questioning, keep learning, and keep becoming the sharpest version of yourself.